installation and setup procedure. Before we are working with Hadoop, how should we can get the open libraries into the concerned operating system, and how should we perform installation procedure. So in this installation procedure, we are discussing installation of Hadoop in Ubuntu operating system. So in Hadoop, the image files, ready-made image files also available. You can directly download the ready-made image files from Cloudera, from Hortonworks, and from HDP image files, and you can directly getting them into virtual boxes, and you can directly use them. If you want to do manually, it requires some kind of installation procedure. Yes, here we're discussing about that installation procedure. To perform Hadoop installation, the basic requirements, we machine should have Java, and for localhost accessing services, we require SSH, and we require Ubuntu. In that Ubuntu, we are getting Hadoop library files, and to perform some kind of application programs, we require some Eclipse and some kind of internet connection. So first of all, Hadoop requires Java as a basic installation. So before installing Hadoop, first we should install Java, right? So for this purpose, we are downloading OpenJDK in Ubuntu in Linux environment. We are getting OpenJDK, and by using a command called sudo apt-get install OpenJDK, that should be entered at command prompt in your Ubuntu operating system, or else you can also use sudo apt-get install default JDK. Okay, right? So once you can enter a command sudo apt-get install OpenJDK 7 install, or sudo apt-get install default JDK. Now automatically the mirror is connected. It starts getting OpenJDK into your Ubuntu operating system. So once it is getting the things from OpenJDK 7, the next one we have to create Java home library and set up Java path in .bash rc file in your Ubuntu. So for this purpose, we should open .bash rc file by using sudo command in your Ubuntu operating system. The command, like if you require any, you should enter sudo, or else you can enter get gedit /.bash rc. Then automatically your bash rc file is open. In general, in .bash rc file, we can given all setup files where the concerned things will be available, like path settings in our Windows operating system. And here we adding a line Java home export Java underscore home. So where our Java is library is available, it is available /user /lib /jvm /java 7 OpenJDK AMD64. So our Java is available under user lib jvm. So we have to mention this Java library path in our .bash rc file. Once the Java home path will be successfully updated, and you should save and exit from .bash rc file. Okay, right? Next, you can see here, once it is open, we simply type a command. We can simply enter export the variable java underscore home is equal to user lib jvm java 8. Here we installed java 8 open jdk. So whatever the version you installed at the time of downloading, you should enter that one here, open 8 jdk amd 64. Okay, right? So the next one, now we are working with Hadoop. The Hadoop is a cluster. So in this cluster, different processes will be executed parallelly at localhost. So the localhost machine should will be configured in our Ubuntu in order to execute our services while at the time of the cluster or a name node is working in Hadoop. For this purpose, we configure and install SSH. This SSH will generate a key, the public key. We have to move that public key in specified SSH directory file as shown in this PPT. You can see SSH key generator /t, the encryption type DSA-P, the file name hash -f. It should be generated /.ssh/id underscore DSA. That means you can see here in our command prompt we entered SSH key generation /t DSA encryption type P, and it will be generated, and in particular file path mentioned home ubuntu .ssh/id.dsa. It should be here. You can in this path /home ubuntu idcsa. So it is generated and kept there. The next one, okay, right? So once the SSH is used for to run your services in your local host at specified IP addresses. The next one, once the Java is installed, the environment variable java underscore home is set in .bash rc, and next the SSH is installed and configured to execute different services in your local host, and the next we have to extract Hadoop in our Ubuntu, and we have to install and set path variable. So we have to get this Hadoop. You can enter Apache mirrors. You can go on in Google. You can set Apache mirrors, and in Apache mirrors you can identify different Hadoop. Once you type Hadoop installation, then automatically the Apache mirror will show different Hadoop installations. So here we select Hadoop 2.7.2 jar file. We have to get that jar file and download it in our downloaded files. Okay, so in our Apache mirror we can identify and downloaded the Hadoop 2.7.2 tar gz file. So once it is downloaded, you have to move that one into a directory called /user/local. You have to move to /user/local. Once the Hadoop jar file is downloaded, the jar file is moved to /user/local directory file. After that, you can extract. You should extract by using command tor xzf and the name of the jar file. Once it is automatically extracted and generate a directory file, a folder named Hadoop 2.7.2. It is extracted and create a folder named Hadoop 2.7.2, and it should be moved to Hadoop. Once it is extracted and create a Hadoop 2.7.2, and it should be moved to Hadoop. Okay. Then, so I hope that it is clear. Then move to next. You can see here, if I type ls, it will show my Hadoop jar file. Then it is moved. Then it is going to be extracted. The extracted file is sent to user local directory path. Okay. So once it is available under user local Hadoop, so we have to set up the Hadoop path like Java in .bash rc file like Java. Here also we can set up a path for Hadoop in .bash rc file. You can see here we are using export command, export Hadoop install. The Hadoop installation path where the Hadoop installed is installed in a directory named user local /user/local Hadoop, and we have to export the path variable. The path variable in /user/local/hadoop/bin, and the executable commands path/user/local/hadoop/sbin, and map reduce path available the same /user/local/hadoop, and HDFS path also available under /user/local/hadoop, and Hadoop common underscore home also available in the same path, and ARN also available in the same path, and common library native directories. These native directories will be supported to debugging and all executable operations. They will be available under /user/local/hadoop/lib/native, and for debugging it will the Hadoop opts djava/dud library path, and /user/local/hadoop/lib. Let's move on to next one. So this is the way how we can set up a path for Hadoop installation. The next one, we should create a temporary files. Hadoop is a different process combination, name node, data node, and a secondary name node like that. So for this purpose, we should create the name node, we should create data node, we should create a temporary files by using mkdir command. So we are using mkdir command, and where this name node, data node will be created under directory /user/local/hadoop data/hdfs, and /user/local/hadoop data/hdfs. So in the directory path we create a name node and data node, and a temporary will be created app/hadoop, and temporary will be created /app/hadoop, and we should change the permissions by using chmod command, user level permissions, group level permissions, and others permissions. So once it is configuration is done, and we require some other configurations in respective files which are available, user local Hadoop, core site.xml, Hadoop environment.sh, MapReduce site.xml, and HDFS site.xml. So first one, we have to set some configuration variables in core site.xml under directory path /user /local /hadoop /etc core site.xml. So we should the core site.xml under user local Hadoop and etc folder. So we can write the variables in between configuration tags. Here we have a property, the property name and value of the property, the property name and value of the property. Here the property name where the Hadoop temporary directory is available. It is available under app, under Hadoop TMP, that is the property value. And what is the port number for default file system? That is the property name is fs.default.name. The corresponding value, that is nothing but port number, HDFS localhost 54310. This is the property value, the default file system, property name and property value. The next one, in the Hadoop environment.sh file. So what we configured in Hadoop environment.sh file, in this sh file we have to export our Java home library. We have to export our Java home library path, that is where the Java is installed and configured, .user dot /user /lib/jvm/jdk JVM Java 8 Open JDK MD64. This is the path where our Java is installed. The next one, we have to configure MapReduce site.xml. What are the things we configure in MapReduce site.xml? You can observe here the property name and value. Here we configured about job tracker, the service, what is the, where exactly the job tracker service is going to be started, that is the property value. It is started at port number localhost 54311. So in MapReduce site.xml, we have to configure the property name of job tracker and the property value, where should the job tracker is going to be, the service is going to be launched in our localhost. So right, the next one, HDFS site.xml. What are the things we are doing in HDFS.xml file? You can observe here the property name replication, the second property name node directory, the third property name data node. Okay, the replication in Hadoop, the data is going to be replicated in different data node blocks. Here the default replication value is set 1. The property name is replicate dfs.replication. The property value is set 1. The next property, where exactly the node directory is available. In previous, we already created by using mkdir command. The node is created under user local Hadoop data HDFS. So the property name is node directory, and where the node directory is available, that is the property value. The next one about data node. So where the data node directory is created in the same path user local Hadoop data HDFS, that is the property value. Okay, right? Here we setting replication where the name node is directory is available and where the data node directory is available. The next one, before executing cluster, this is the first time you should format your name node. The command to format your name node, a Hadoop name node /format. You can see here we can by using the command. Now it is successfully formatted once you are using that command. After formatting, now you should start all the services in your Ubuntu by using command start all.sh. Now it start all the services. If all the services are started successfully, then the installation is done successfully. And each service having a particular local host port, they will be executing. Now how we are going to be started? We are started here user local Hadoop. The command is available under sbin start all.sh, and we can monitor all the services by using a command jps. Once you type jps, you can see different services are started at each individual respective port. The name node, the node manager started service 15701. The secondary new node started service 15255. The JPS started service 15735. Like that. Okay. So thank you one and all watching this video. If you want more courses, please visit www.rootfabric.com.